Good afternoon, welcome, and welcome to this beautiful day. So here we go on this very second episode of Moments with Paul Francis. And I wanted to say a huge thank you for all of the feedback that you gave me yesterday in relation to how yesterday's show went. It seems that you really do enjoy the concept of what Moments is all about. It's really important to me that you guys share the show, share it out there with all of your friends and family, get it out there to all of the people you think it'll help. That's kind of where we're going with this. Get it out to all of the people that you believe that this will help, that this will give encouragement, and this will give, it will lift them up, lift their spirits, and bring them to a place where, they can get the best out of life and where we're going to be going with everything. So Moments is a series that it's going to be a start, it's going to have an end, but an inclusive with Moments is there's a big interaction going to be happening with the new website. So it's bigger than what you're thinking just here. Okay, Moments is great here, but it's bigger as well. There's more to it. There's even an accompanying book with it, and all of the meditations that you will experience with Moments, you'll be able to get to again. So what I really wanted you guys to do is please share the show, get it out there, get it out with all your friends and family, get it out there, especially into all of the groups, and especially in the groups, like groups that have are linked into like mental illnesses or physical illnesses or stress related groups. All groups of like that nature, this is going to help a lot. So get it out there with a lot of people in that. A big, huge hello to everybody who's joining me here in the chat room. I can't go through with each one of you, but a huge welcome and a big thank you to all of you who are taking the time out to be part of Moments. And I see my lovely pal Roger Garza in there as well. Don't forget his show is later this evening. Make sure that you are a part of that. So Moments is literally a series of how you're going to better yourself. It's Moments is designed about you. It's not designed about me. It's not designed about really spirituality. It's designed about you guys, and it's designed about how with the actions and basically the teachings of Moments, how you will be able to encourage yourself, how you'll be able to encourage others into wanting a better life. Okay, so yesterday's meditation is still available to you because the series of Moments will stay up there, and I'm going to actually have Moments set up to go up on YouTube as well. But Moments is only a fraction of what's going to be available. The whole series will be available through my website. That's going to be coming up very shortly. But the Moments from what you get here is going to be bigger on the website than it is here, and there will be an accompanying book to go alongside of it. Okay, so as to how many shows we're going to do a week, we're currently looking at that, because I literally had my family saying to me, listen, we know you want to go at 900 miles an hour, but you're not fit enough. And if you're going to be doing all of these shows of the week, you're just going to wear yourself down again. So whether or not we do 3 shows a week with Moments or 2, we'll work that out, because they are right, really. If I push, I'll just put myself back into a state where I was 6 months ago, where I wasn't very well. Anyway, today's show is about detachment, okay? And the meditation of detachment will be following directly after I've finished the presentation. So in about, crikey, let me just check my watch. In roughly 15 minutes time, we're going to be doing a meditation, so get yourself all prepared for that. Like I say, the best way to prepare for a meditation is have a glass of water and make sure you can get to a situation where you can shut down the outside world. Shut yourself away, switch off your house phone, switch off your mobile phone if you're using a computer or a tablet or something along those lines. If you're using a cell phone or a mobile phone, then you don't really have a lot of choice. But we will move into an area of meditation very, very shortly. So get yourselves all prepared for that. Now, detachment is a massive, massive part of our lives. We have attachments. Now, you actually have attachments that are spiritual attachments as well. So, for an example, if you go to anything that has spiritual connections, and that can be your local pub, by the way. That can be something as literally as simple as your local pub, through to directed spiritual interactions such as seances, such as spiritual churches, such as paranormal investigation evenings, such as evenings that you have, shall we say, less than proactive mediums. I don't want to knock people down because I don't knock other mediums down because I don't like being knocked myself, so I just don't do it. Do unto others as you will have done unto yourself. Simple as that. Anyway, going back to detachment. Detachment is letting go or getting away from everything that really doesn't bring you happiness, really doesn't bring you energy, love, strength, promotion, goals, forwards, family love, everything. So detachment is getting away from all of the pain of your life that you've had in the past, all of the pain in situations that you are currently experiencing. Detachment is dealing with negative situations in your life for what they are and not what they might be. There's a massive difference. So when you're dealing with a detachment, say for an example, a breakdown of a marriage breakdown or a relationship breakdown or a work related breakdown, something along those lines, you need to quickly learn how to detach from those because they will drag you further and further down. Detachment works primarily on the negative base sine waves or energy levels. Okay, so what we're going to do is work upon that line. Now, according to spiritual law and the law of attraction, you will attract all great things to you. You will attract all things of similar energy that you give off. So like a magnet attracts a magnet to itself, so will the energy that you give off as a human being. You will attract similar energy to yourself. So it's vitally important that you start to employ scenarios such as detachment into your life. Now, cracking, trust me, it took me a long time, by the way, but I did eventually dissociate or detach from guilt. Guilt is a massive tool that people use on a daily basis. Do this or else, or you'll do this or else, and if you don't do this, I'll do this, and if you don't do, and so you'll use the premise of guilt on a regular basis. If you don't do this, I'll do this. And if you don't do what I want you to do, I'll do this. So guilt is a massive premise. Okay, whether you mean it, whether you don't mean it, that doesn't really come into it. But when you fire a guilt arrow at somebody, it sticks in them, whether you think it's happy, sad, or indifferent. So it took me a long time as an Irish person and as an Irish Catholic to really detach from guilt, to really rid guilt out of my system, rid guilt out of my life, and get rid of it completely out of. I literally won't. I won't encourage or I won't engage with guilt premise. I just won't do it because when people are talking to me, I'll go, you're trying to make me feel guilty. That's not going to work. And it took me quite a while to actually say those words out loud, and then it took me a long time after that to really employ that into people's brains. Do not do this because I won't engage with this. I will not engage with your premise of guilt. Guilt will not work on me. Okay? Deal with the problem with me on a one-to-one basis. We'll deal with it. But when you throw guilt on it as a sprinkling of little flavor, you're just going to go the opposite way with me. It doesn't work on me. Okay? I will not employ guilt. If you do this, if you don't do this, I will tell everybody this. I'll go ahead and tell them. I don't really care. I no longer do that. All right. I will no longer be employed under the heading of guilt. Simple as that. So, according to the law of attraction, you'll attract everything to you. If you're working under those negative energies, if you're working under those negative sine waves, those negative frequencies, you are attracting exactly the same to you. So, you must really employ this really quickly. Okay? Don't expect this to be a magic wand and go ring. It's all going to happen. It's not. It is something you're going to have to work at, because it is and will come under the heading of pre or reprogramming. Okay, pre-programming people around you to not employ guilt in the situations, and reprogramming yourself into saying, you know, I'm just not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to work under those headings. I'm not going to deal with that kind of negativity. I'm not going to allow that negativity into my house and into my life anymore. But you must continue to say that over and over and over and over again until it becomes habit. When it becomes habitual, you're giving off that energy, which is a higher frequency, by the way. With the higher frequencies, you'll be attracting better and higher frequencies to yourself. You'll be amazed at how you're not stressed as much as you used to be. I used to be stressed to the guilt. Stress, the doctors have told me, was the main cause of the cancer that I went through. I went through cancer, and the main cause of that cancer was through stress. So this is one of the premises and one of the reasons I created Moments in the first place, to help you guys just literally let go of the negativity of your life, just not to hang on to it. So detachment will work under the heading of everything. So detach from, you know, all of the arguments you had at work. Detach from all of the arguments and the fallouts and maybe the jobs that you lost in the past. Detach from all of the life gone by scenarios that you carry on a daily basis. Now, when I'm doing readings, I very often see bags of coal around people, literally bags of coal. And when I see those bags of coal, it tells me they're carrying guilt or negative related scenarios, negative related memories. So detachment is something that I will teach the reader to say, right, listen, you need to do this and that and the other. And, you know, very often people will come back to me and go, do you know what? I took your advice and I feel so much better. Good. That makes me feel happy when you do that. Another scenario here is, and it's something you're going to have to think through. By the way, a huge hello to all you guys who've just joined the show. I can't, the show's only 30 minutes long, so I can't really employ the time to go through each one of you and say hi. So I'm going to say a group hi and a group hug and a group thank you for being here. Please continue to share the show. Please share the show on your Facebook pages, your LinkedIn pages, your Twitter accounts. Share it, especially in groups. But what I was saying a little bit earlier was, if you are connected to groups that have healthcare connected, get it in there as well. Any physical healthcare, any mental healthcare, get this show in there because it will help them as well. Okay, we want to help as many people as we possibly can, and Moments was designed to do exactly that. It's going to be through thought, meditation, and prayer, and that's how we're going to do it. So another detachment is, if you have, you heard me talk about it the other night, psychic vampires. Okay, now these are people who come around your home or come into your life, and they're constantly whinging about other people. They're constantly moaning and going on about other people. And when they leave you, you're wiped out. You're so tired, it's untrue. We call them psychic vampires. They come in, they go, and they lock themselves into you, and they suck the life out of you. Okay? You must detach from those people. You must get away from those people. And the other detachment scenario of people is the yeah buts. Now, you've heard me mention this before, and I will continue to mention it, because when it locks into your brain, you'll understand what I mean. Yeah buts are the people who will constantly look for the reasons why things cannot happen. So I'm going to go and I really wanted a boat. Yeah, but they're the people, those people. Yeah, but I really think you should do this. Yeah, but don't bother. If you're trying to give advice to somebody who uses the concept of yeah, but, you're wasting your time. Okay, because they're already looking for the reason why it can't work. Get rid of them. Get them out of your life. Okay. Now, what you can do is you can say, well, that sounds a little bit harsh, Paul. No, sometimes you got to be cruel to be kind. The most important person in life is you. You are the most important person in life. Okay? Without you, world doesn't exist. Alrighty? Without you, it doesn't exist. Think about it. You don't have a lot of time. We have a birth date, and we will have a going home date. Okay? And as we go from birth, we are already heading towards the going home date. You do not have a lot of time. Okay? Do you have time in your life to waste on people who are just constantly negative? No. I'm not going to do it anymore. Now, I'm not saying I'm shutting them people out of my life. Get rid of, go away, don't ever contact me again. I'm saying you're not involved in my life right now. Okay? If you can watch what I do and what I teach with other people, and you can learn and discover from that, then you're welcome back into my life. But while you're coming back into my life and trying to shut me down with negative frames of mind, with negative interaction, with negative reasoning, then you're not welcome in my life. Okay? I don't have the time. I've tried to help you. You don't want to be helped. Go away. Okay? So, sounds harsh, but you need sometimes to do that, because whilst they're around you, they're sucking you down too. Now, you can sit there and go, my God, he's right. He's on one today. Yeah, because what I got to do is get rid of all the negatives so I can employ you with positive thinking, with positive actions. And then once I've got you to a place in your life where you're literally tip top, you can then help others. Okay, so that's what I want to do. I want to get you into a place in your life where you are on top. Then you can then employ everything you've learned down to other people and help them. Okay, I had to go through all of that, and now I'm in a position where I can help other people. And you know what? I'm going to take that opportunity to help other people. So let's move on with the show. In about 5 minutes time, I'm going to do a meditation. So get yourselves ready. 5 minutes. If you have an attachment to a person which is a sort of far deeper attachment, i.e. brother, sister, husband, wife, mom, dad, blah, 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 and they are a very negative person, you can then do things with these people that will help them, see what they are. Because I'm a big believer in saying, look, you know, I'm going to tell you this because I want to help you, because I love you, and I want you to be better than you are. So I'm going to show you what you do. Now, I'm going to give you the tools to better yourself. If you choose not to use those tools, then that's down to you, okay? But because I love you, I'm going to do this. And I will say, right, are you aware that you do that? Are you aware that you think like this? Are you aware you constantly say these words? Are you aware that you do this? And most people go, no, I wasn't. That's because it's pre-programmed, and because it's now automation. You're automatically doing that. All right. So that's what I've said. When I've sat down with people with the yeah buts, and I go, do you understand? And every time you go, and I go, like that, and they go, yeah, but, and they go, oh my God, I do it all the time. I go, yeah, you do. And every time, you know, somebody will say, yeah, but, you just look at them and go, and sooner or later, two things will happen. One is they go, oh my God, you are right. I'm going to change that. I'm going to stop that. Or they'll go away. Either way, you win. So, I know it sounds harsh, but you need it. Right, in the meditation, we're going to be working with angelic energies today. So I'm already drawing the energies in, but I'm sending them out to you guys as well. Okay, no matter whether you join the show now or you join the show later, the angelic realm will be around you. Okay, so I'm sending the energy out to the world of the angels to say, right, I need you to help the world and everybody in it to do what we're about to do. Okay, so what I need you to do in a second is now get yourself prepped up for a meditation. Changing yourself through detachment is never easy. Don't kid yourself that it's going to be. You know and understand what I mean, and you're going, yeah, that's right, yeah, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that. Yep, and you know what, fantastic, because you're making a positive choice. However, it's not an easy thing to do. Okay, it's like me saying to you, you have a car outside, a beautiful car, brand spanking new car. Okay, we took it off the lot 15 minutes ago. It's brand spanking new. However, you can't drive it. And you'll be going, but why? Because you're not insured, you haven't got a license, and we don't have the keys for it, but it's your car. And you'll be like, well, what's the point? You know, why would you give me a car with no keys, no license, and no insurance? So it's like having all that ability but not able to use it. So what you need to do is say to yourself, right, I am going to employ those, so I'm going to go find the keys for the car. And while I'm getting the keys for the car, I'm going to ensure it so everything is in order and it will get to where I need to be going. And needing to be going is getting behind the wheel of that car and driving this beautiful car for yourself. So detaching yourself from all the negativity that surrounds you on a constant is going to be a difficult process initially, but within a matter of week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you will be doing it on a regular basis. You'll be recognizing it because you're now aware of it, and you'll be going, no, I'm not going to allow that anymore. I know where I went with that before. I'm not going to do it again. So detachment is something that you really, really, really need to employ in your life, and trust me, it will. It'll only enhance your life experience. So learn as we go. So here we go. So what I need you to do is, by the way, keep hitting the little thumbs, keep hitting the hearts as we go. But whilst we're about to do the meditation, I want you all just to chill. I want you just to listen to my voice. That's all I want you to do, okay? Don't bother with the thumbs. Don't bother with the hearts. We'll do that directly after the meditation. So, I kind of really don't want to see any hearts or thumbs whilst I'm doing the meditation, because that tells me you're listening to me, okay? So don't bother with the thumbs and hearts right now. Just chill out. Take a drink. So I want you to take a quick drink right now. Lynn, stop clicking the hearts. So take a quick drink, and I want you now just to close your eyes. Literally close your eyes. Close your eyes and listen directly to me. I want you to imagine the word peace right in front of your eyes, like you're looking at a huge billboard. Just the word peace. See it in whatever letter form you like. See it in whatever format you like. But just see the word peace. Now you'll be able to see the word start to move. It'll kind of pulsate. It'll sort of move left and right, forward and back, as if it's starting to become alive. But you'll start to feel an energy, comforting, calm, quiet, gentle, loving, non-threatening, just total and utter peace. Standing just over your left shoulder right now, there'll be a presence. This presence will emanate the whole concept of peace. They will emanate energy, strength, love, protection, power, peace. As you begin to look around you, you'll realize you're just in a world of pure white. Wherever you look, everything is white. There are no shapes. There are no buildings. As if you're inside a cloud. Pure white. But you're completely at ease. You are completely safe. And you are totally at peace. This energy, this person will now place their hands on your shoulders. And as they do, you'll feel even more comforted, even more protected. There's a feeling of euphoria, and as if you've just come home. This is your healing angel. Now allow this angel to take away from you all the worries and stresses that you've had carried with you over the last days, weeks and months. Allow this angel to take away from you all the problems and situations that have worried you over the past days, weeks and months. Give up and detach from everything that's sorrowful in your life. give up, and detach from everything that has brought you pain, stress, and worry. Allow the angels to help you block everything that will cause you stress, everything that will cause you pain, worry, and harm. Imagine now that they bring in a cloak of energy as they place it around your shoulders. Feel this silk-like energy just float all over your shoulders, your back, and your front as they place this cloak of protection around you. Think of nothing other than yourself and this angelic presence. Know that they are there to protect, guard, and love you. Know that they are your angel. Our angels love to help us. It gives them joy. So in allowing them to help take away all the stress and pressures of your life and protect you from any future stress and pressures of your life, you are actually giving them joy because they love helping you. As you're standing in this place of white light and love and divine protection, breathe in this pure, perfect energy. Let it flow through your body, head to foot. Let it remain within you, curing, fixing, and clearing any negative energies you may carry on you still. Let it take away from you all the pains and aches caused by stressful situations. Let it take away from you all the worries you've carried in the past. Let it take away from you all the sorrowful situations that you have had to encounter over the last days, weeks, months, and years. Know that our friends, our family, our pets are all in a heaven. They're all happy. They're all safe. They no longer feel stress. They no longer feel pain. Allow you to feel exactly the same. Keeping your eyes closed, breathe deeply. Fill your lungs, your mind, and your heart with the white light of love and divine protection. As you breathe in, hold the breath in for a few moments and release. One more time, breathing in, all the way in. Hold your breath for a few moments and release. And for the final time, breathing all the way in, hold for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, release, all the way out. Now your angel is going to step back from you right now. You still wear the cloak of protection, the white light of divine and love. When you're ready, take one final cleansing deep breath. Hold it for a few seconds. Open your eyes and come back in the room when you're ready. And let me know you're back in the room by hitting all the thumbs and the little hearts, and let me know that you're back with me. And welcome back. And if you've just joined us, welcome to the show. Welcome to everybody from the United States, Australia, New Zealand, here in the UK, and in Europe. Welcome to the show. Please, 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 please continue to share the show. Please continue to share the show with your groups, your friends, and your family. Invite them all in because we can be doing a lot of good throughout the world. The world needs to shift its energy, and we can do that together here on Moments. Yes, give me feedback on how you're thinking. Cynthia saying, I'm awesome. Thank you. That was perfect. Thank you, Cynthia. And Vanessa saying the same. Peggy saying the same. Lovely to see you guys. Thank you very much. I'm glad it's helped. But it goes to show you that a 5-7 minute meditation can do as much good for you as an hour, 2 hour meditation. Okay, so you can do a great meditation in a very small time. Now, the great thing to share with you guys is these meditations that I'm doing, this meditation, the detachment, and yesterday, your time, they're all going to be available to you on my website. Okay, but the elongated version. And the great news to go along with that is there is going to be a book accompanying this series. So there's going to be a book called Moments that accompanies this series, and it goes with every show. It's going to be named. Each show is going to have its own chapter, and each show with its own meditation, the meditation will be in the book as well. So there you go. So we made that decision, and I thought it was a great idea. We made that decision yesterday. So I literally spent the day yesterday writing yesterday's chapter. So I'm very, very, very happy to do that. Vanessa, you should do your meditations as often as you want. Okay, morning, noon, and night, whenever you want. It's a 5-minute meditation. You can do that meditation sitting down with a cup of tea, cup of coffee, or whenever you need it. If you're stressed out, go and take 5 minutes out, close your eyes and do exactly that meditation again. But don't forget to start with the whole process of saying, I'm going to let go. I'm letting go. I'm no longer going to carry guilt. I'm no longer going to carry worry, stress, and pain. I'm not going to do that anymore. And get it locked in here. It will take time. Don't expect this to be miraculous. Don't expect this to go, I'm cured. It will take time because you are programmed into thinking in a particular way. So what we're going to do in Moments is reprogram you. Okay? We're going to do it together. And this is why I think and suggest and ask that we should share it in all groups and share it out there, especially groups that have a healthcare base, be it mental health, be it physical health. Because people who are stressed out with different physical ailments, for example, that meditation just then, that will help them beyond words. That tiny little 5-minute meditation will help them beyond words. And guess what? They will practice that more and more and more and more. And guess what? They'll improve. Okay, their health, their mental health, their physical well-being, and their physical surroundings will all benefit, and so will yours. Just practice it as often as you want. Okay, if you're going to elongate the meditation, remember this. Now, I feel dumb, I gotta say this, but I have to say it by law, unfortunately. Do not practice meditations while you're operating machinery, cars, motorcycles, airplanes, boats. You mustn't practice meditation while you're operating machinery. If you're on an airplane on a long flight, you want to practice it, be my guest. Just don't give it to the pilot. Now, if you're going to do an elongated version of what we've just done, by all means do that. But remember to set yourself up a timer. Okay, so go into your mobile or your cell phone and set yourself a timer, 10, 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever it is you want. And make sure it clicks in, because meditation at the beginning can bring you down to such an extent you'll fall asleep. I've done it many a time. I've sat down to have a meditation, and next thing I know, as the phone goes off and saying, hey, did you forget to pick me up? I look at the clock and I've been out for about 2 hours. I think, oh my God. So set yourself up a little an alarm system that will wake you up if you're going to do an elongated meditation. But don't worry too much, because all these meditations will be on my website very, very soon. And like I said, there is going to be an accompanying book with the series Moments. Okay. I will be posting the angel card detachment right after the show on my Facebook page. So by all means, get in there and look at it and share it. And it basically mentions a lot of everything that I've discussed. And each of the series, so yesterday's, tomorrow's, they'll all run in sequence to each other. Okay, so please do join me, but please do get as many people as you can out there to come and join with us as we do this little 30-minute session pretty much every day. We may break it down to 2 days a week. I don't know. It depends on my work schedule, but equally, if my work schedule is really heavy in the evenings, then I have to consider, I have to give myself time off as well. So I got to work along those lines. I mean, if you have just joined us, thank you for just joining us. And if you've just joined us and you've missed the meditation, don't worry, because you can rewind the show at the end and listen to it all again. And you can fast forward to the part where the meditation starts and just listen to the meditation part. You can do that. Okay, so don't worry too much about that. To everybody who's just been sending messages saying they really enjoyed it, especially my pal Roger. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I hope it does help your day ahead and, gives you some help and strength and protection for your show tonight as well. Thank you very much for taking the time out, and I do hope this series helps you out. It's a good idea, I think. When it was put to me to do it, I thought, okay, let me mull that over or meditate on it. And I did, I thought, you know what, I do take the time out each day anyway, so I tell you guys to make sure you take time out every single day just for you. So take the time out just for yourself. Okay? Now, if you're going to say, look, I'm going to do the Moments session with Paul Francis, taking that time out just for you, then you'll be doing the right thing, because you will be taking that time out just for you. Please, 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 please continue to hit the thumbs up and the little hearts if you've enjoyed today's show. And as I say, if by sharing the show with all of your friends, sharing the show with your family, and sharing the show in all of the groups that you're connected into, you will then give other people the opportunity to be able to enjoy these shows and these sessions and the meditations as well. Out of that, only great things can happen. Only good can happen. We're going to have a lot of people who go, yeah, I don't believe in that crap. And hey, do you remember what I said earlier? The yeah buts. It's something that I did. I was shown by one of my daughters, swipe left, and I was like, what the heck does that mean? And I went, Tinder. And I was like, you might as well speak in Swahili. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, on Tinder, if you don't like a person, you swipe left. I thought, well, actually, that's good. I'm going to employ that as part of my mental sequence. If I don't get into, if a situation is really not for me, next. And once you get used to going, next, you'll just do that. You'll go, next. And you'll get past it, and you won't get emotionally involved with a negative situation. And it'll help you time after time after time after time again. Thank you. Thank you very much for taking your time to spare and share with me today. I ask you only to share it again with other people. Have a fantastic day. Make sure you join Roger Garza later this evening. And I'll see you tomorrow, 12:45, for the next episode of Moments. Have a great day. Communicate, appreciate, and validate everybody in your life. Some medium never has to do it for you. But more importantly, you are the most important person in this life. So look after you. Till I see you again. Have a great day.